YouTube, what's up? My name is Key.
And I'm Nick.
And welcome back to Nik&KiiTV.
Welcome.
Y'all, so let me move this back. So this seems like we ducking. We ducking. Well, our head might be a little Wizard Kelly. But y'all, so we have a good video.
Yes, y'all.
For y'all, but before we even start the video, we're gonna need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Get us to 3K. Roll to 3K, y'all. Okay? Nik&KiiTV gang, get us to 3K. So we have an interesting topic tonight. While we eat our seafood, we got some crabs and we got some shrimp. But we have an interesting topic tonight, and we're gonna be sharing a story about when we got cheated on. Oh my God, why would you ever cheat?
Why?
Oh my gosh.
They lost. We got the stories for y'all though.
Yes, y'all. So we about to make our plate or whatever, and then we're gonna get into these stories, okay? Okay. We got females, y'all. We got female crabs.
Oh, a little bit.
And sorry. Alright, y'all, we made our plate.
Yes.
We eat some good old seafood. I'm gonna go first because I feel like my story maybe is a little bit lighter than Nikki's. But I'm gonna tell y'all a time where he cheated on me. Okay. So, well, at the time, this gentleman that I'm talking about was not even my boyfriend, but we was going strong, y'all. We had history. That was literally like my ex, but we was like we was in an entanglement. Right, we were, y'all. It was like we was in a relationship. Just no title at this time. Like we were doing everything. Like he would get mad when I would do certain things. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go, whatever, right? So in my mind, just like in his mind, he was like, that's still my girl. In my mind, I'm like, that's still my nigga, right? But when we broke up, I have this thing where like I unfollow you on everything just so I don't think about you or whatever, right? So I unfollow him on IG, and we have been broken up for months, but we were still in the entanglement, whatever going on. So I just didn't follow him on IG. Like, I'm like, I don't care what you're doing. Like, I honestly don't care. Like, out of sight, out of mind. That's the type of person I am. And I'm like, as the months keep rolling on, I don't forget about you. But I was playing myself because we were still hanging out. But anywho, so you know, he was supposed to come over this particular night or whatever. Like, I had my this is my first apartment, and he was supposed to come over and hang out. So I was like, bet, you know. I went to the grocery store, got food, you know, a little drink. I got everything or whatever, you know. And I got like his favorite foods, like all of this spent bread or whatever, right?
So sweet.
Spent bread, right? So then Nikki come over, and we're chilling. Like, I'm like, just come over before he come over. Like, let me chill with my best friend before the move, like, you know. Because I knew he was going to be there for a couple of days. And I knew that I wasn't going to be able to hang with Nikki. So
before we lived together.
Right. This was before we lived together. So I told Nikki, I said, come over before he come over. You know? So, Nikki came over. And Nikki was still following this guy on Instagram, right? So Nikki, like, we having a good night, y'all. I'm pumping myself up. I'm taking shots. I'm like, ooh, he about to come through. Woo, woo. I'm chilling with my best friend. I'm on cloud 9, y'all. Let me tell y'all how my night switched real quick. Nikki gets on Instagram, and she still follow him or whatever, right? Whole time, a picture pop up of like him and Shorty, or
no, it was just him posting the girl by herself.
Oh, okay.
Just strictly the girl.
Right, posting the girl on his page, right? I didn't
like what?
Right, so I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, hold up. At this point, for months, he knew that we didn't follow each other no more. And he technically is a single man, but he knew what we was doing, right? So, I'm like, what? Hold up, skirt. Let me see, right? Oh my gosh, you alright?
Hold on.
Cut the clip. Hold on.
Be back. Sorry, y'all.
I have Nikki screenshot it and send it to me or whatever. And I sent it to him. And then he like blowing my phone up because he knew that he was supposed to come over. Like he's literally blowing my phone up. In fact, I think I asked you to leave that night. I asked Nikki to leave. I was like, I just need to be by myself type stuff or whatever, right? I knew I was going into crazy mode at this point. So I was just like, okay. So he blew my phone up. He still ends up coming to the crib.
Huh?
He still ends up coming to my crib, but I never let him inside. Like, I'm dogging him out through text message or whatever, right? He's like, oh, mind you, pick him wisely. I just thought about what he said. He said, and not to knock anybody, but he literally said, oh, my ride is already taking me here. I have no way back, right? Your ride. First off, he wasn't on wheels. And I'm sprung. But, so he was like, I have no way of, you know, going back. I'm like, so what? Sleep in the cold. I don't care. Go to her house. You plan me out. You on social media with it. Okay. And I'm the one that had your back. Like, I probably bought everything you have on your back right now. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're so disrespectful. But you got it. And you're not sleeping in my crib. I put that on everything. This is what I'm texting, right? I'm like, you can sleep outside the crib. But as far as that, like, nah, like, you're not. And I knew I didn't have to leave out because I had made everything special for him. I had everything I needed in the crib, so I didn't have to leave out. But he's coming. He's over. He's like, so you just gonna leave me outside? I'm like, I sure am. And it's getting late. I'm about to go to sleep. He stopped texting my phone. Like, please. Like, I was just so hurt. Meanwhile, y'all, I'm crying, but I'm texting him like I'm tough. Like, you know what I mean? And I was not letting him. I was like, Key, do not get soft. I looked out my window. I saw him out my window. You know what I'm saying? He just pacing back and forth.
He deserved to be.
He pacing back and forth. I was just seeing him out my window or whatever. He knocked on my door a couple times, but he didn't want to be rude to the neighbors or whatever because he knew how crazy I got. And he just didn't want me coming out and making a scene. So, he's like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, we single. I'm like, why? Then why are you at my door? Like, why are you at my door? Like, why? You don't have anything, you know? You don't have no ties to me at this point. I just need to cry this out. And y'all, I guarantee you, I promise y'all on everything I love, that was the last time I talked to him. After that, it was a year later when he called my phone and he was just like, what's up? Like, I literally, like I told y'all, when I'm in, I'm in, I'm out, I'm out. He hurt me to the point where I was all the way out and I didn't want anything to do with him. That was the last day I talked to him. Until a year later, he called me. He was bold enough to call my phone. And he called my phone. And was like, what's up? I just want to be on good terms with you. Like, for real. I know I messed up. At that point, I was like, okay. Because I had moved on already. I had a couple after him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I had moved on. Like, I was okay. My heart had healed. Like, you know? So, like, it was like, okay, I guess I can talk to you. But we ain't going to talk about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that was the time that a nigga thought he was breaking my heart. He did, but but yes, y'all, he cheated. Well, cheated. He cheated. He cheated because he knew we had but
he cheated on y'all entanglement.
He definitely cheated on our entanglement, but it was my whole ex. He knew what was
disrespectful.
That was disrespectful, yeah.
Like, cause he knew I followed him.
Mm-hmm.
He knew for a fact, and what he thought I wasn't gonna say nothing. Like, boy, you got some random female popping up on my timeline. I'm like, who is this? And to see that you posted it, I was like, oh no, I'm snitching. I'm
glad she did, because he definitely would have been in my crib eating up all my food I bought for him. Y'all, and the kicker is I had outfits, I had Nike sweatsuits for him and bags waiting for him. I was out here tricking, buying food. I was not tricking. I was not tricking. Like, I'm a Cancer, so I spoil, but that's my love language. Touchy, if you, and we good. That's my love language. That's definitely my love language. So, Kiki got played a little bit, but it's okay.
You guys think she had a real one in the corner? I let it out because they probably still would have been playing.
I would have grew up. Come on now. But yeah, Kiki got played, so now it's your turn.
But this is one of multiple stories, but I'm gonna tell y'all the worst one. So I was dating a dude in high school, right? How we linked was weird because we linked in the summer, and in the summer I ain't had no rules.
Okay.
So I was doing whatever. So pretty much I stayed with this man.
I had no rules. Wait. Were you in a relationship?
No, I'm saying how I met the guy.
Oh, okay.
So I had no rules. So when I met him, like, me and my friend, she was dating his friend, so we pretty much stayed with each other for a whole month straight, right? You know, in younger days, like, that's a long time, like, living with somebody.
To be chilling with a guy, yeah.
Yeah, living with somebody, pretty much living with them for a month. So y'all know I thought I was in love, right? So mind you, this guy's not in high school. No, he's older. Played myself again. So
How much older?
3 years.
Oh, 2-3 years. So he was 2-3 years older than you. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm still in high school. He's not in high school anymore.
Okay.
So spent a whole month together thinking we in love, and then like one of my close friends, her and her boo, they hanging out too. So we just thinking like it's just a house full of love, y'all. And so fast forward, we've been together for a little while, and things started changing. Of course, we like school year started, so we couldn't spend all that time together. But like I would notice things would be a little weird. So I don't even know how. So fast forward to me catching him. So the way my school is set up, it's like a school, and it's like 2 neighborhoods that go in opposite directions. I live in this neighborhood. This other neighborhood down here, you always have to go through the like it's a shortcut to where we always used to go. So I'm going down, riding through.
I know what you're talking about, but if I say it, it will pinpoint who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So I'm riding through the neighborhood that's the shortcut, and I see Shorty car. So I'm like, of course, the first thing I do, hello, you this close to me, why you ain't hitting my phone? Like, why you not on my line? I'm confused. Call him, he ain't answer. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call you again. He ain't answer. So then I go stand next to his car. And
crazy mode.
like,
crazy mode.
Obviously, you going like, no, you're not about to answer now. So I go stand next to his car so he knows I'm there. Come outside. When I asked, oh, I'm with my mans. Of course, this guy has so many male friends or whatever. So he thought that was gonna work. I'm with my mans. Mind you, I'm crazy. I know where all your mans stay. Like, you're not with your mans. None of your mans stay over here. So somebody started walking out. I see walking over towards like to us, and I'm like, who is this little child walking over here? Mind you, because I'm 5'10" and he's way taller than me, like 6'3" or something like that. And so I'm like, oh, who's this little child? Like, why they in grown folks' business? Like, what's going on? Y'all, it was the girl he was cheating on me with. And she was a midget. So I'm like, oh, who's this little girl walking over here? And it's her. It's the girl. So I'm like, who is this? You trying to play it off like, oh, I'm just watching her son. I'm just watching her son. Mind you, this man don't got no kids. So why are you watching somebody else's son? So I'm like, that doesn't explain nothing to me. Like, who is she? But why do you feel like the need to watch her son? Is this your sister? Mind you, I know he ain't got no sister. Is this a family member? Like, who is this? So he like, nah. I don't know. I can't even remember what he said. But just lying. And the thing that blew me was that you had the nerve to be right in my neighborhood, pretty much. You know, we always had to go through there. to get to wherever we needed to go. But you had the nerve to pull up pretty much in my face. I feel like that was blatant disrespect. Blatant disrespect. Alright. And what makes it even worse, this wasn't even the first time that he cheated on me. So that's probably why he was doing it. Because once you take them back after they cheat, it ain't no changing. So that kind of was my fault, but I feel like that is just, he's just a trash man. Because how you cheating on all of this with somebody who got way more responsibility? Like we young, having free. Well, maybe that's what he was looking for, but I'm like, you want to be watching people's kids and.
They tried to play us, but we smarter. That was in our younger days or whatever. But if y'all want more videos like this, if y'all want more story time for Nik and Key, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Hit the subscribe button. Let us know, you know, a time if you ever got cheated on. Let us know in a comment.
And what you do.
And what
I
you do.
I ain't really do nothing. I just broke up with him again.
But
yeah, so did you.
Let us know what y'all did. We read the comments. We love it. But yeah, y'all, that's the time that they played us. And we on to the next video. I guess we'll see y'all later. We about to finish this seafood. Don't ever cheat on me or I'm gonna cuss you out. Next video.
Merch alert. Hey y'all, so we just dropped some brand new tees. We got the Cut the Clip shirt and the welcome. So just go ahead and text us for more info. 301-968-NKTV.